All right, welcome to Tantra-Hatha Yoga. So for tonight's class, we are going to build toward the practice of Maha Mudra. So Maha means great or supreme, and Mudra means seat sometimes, it means posture sometimes, but really it means a certain positioning of the body to create certain effect. And so a lot of mudras that we are familiar with are called Hasta mudras or hand mudras. That's prayer hands, that's Gyan Mudra, Gyan Mudra, Gyan Mudra, Chin Mudra. There's a lot of mudras out there. This one actually involves the use of the entire body. And the way that we're going to use the body to engage Maha Mudra is through what's called Treta Bandha, which means the three energy locks. So the three energy locks, just to go through them here before we dive into our class. The first one is at the throat. It's the throat lock or the chin lock, sometimes called. It's called Jalandhara Bandha. And so for this bandha, what's going to happen is you're going to draw the chin back towards your throat. All right. It's almost like you're widening the back of your neck. It is not dropping the chin straight down, though there might be a slight dip of the chin as you glide the chin back slightly. The second bandha that we're going to do is called Uddiyana Bandha, and it's the one that we're actually going to focus on the most tonight. And so what this is, it's called the navel lock. And with a strong exhalation, you're going to push all the air out of your body, feel your navel pull back toward your spine and up, and we're going to hold the breath out to keep that bandha engaged. Now, I'll remind you while we're practicing, but just to say it here, only hold the breath out as long as you can without feeling any kind of panic or dysregulation in your system. Once you start to feel that panic, you've outlasted the pose and you can inhale and relax. The final bandha is Mula bandha, which is at the base of the body. So the space between the genitals and the anus, and you're going to think about drawing that space upward toward the heart. There's a slight physical contraction that happens deep in the root there that draws straight up. Now, my teacher says that when you are engaging the bandhas, any of the three, you are doing about 20% physical effort and 80% psychic effort. So it's really important that as we're practicing the bandhas, that you have the intention of blocking and you're not just coming into a position and letting your mind wander, but you're keeping the intention engaged as well as the physical intention. So why do we use the bandhas? We use the bandhas to collect and to harness, and in some case, direct prana. So prana is life force energy, vital life force energy. And depending on which chakras need some attention or what's going on in the system, we can use the bandhas to collect and to direct energy. Now, once we get to Maha Mudra, which, supreme mudra, supreme position, we're actually going to try to engage all three bandhas at once, and we're going to build systematically toward that to think about letting your consciousness rise, Kundalini energy rise from the base of the body, from that first chakra, Muladhara, all the way up through the crown of the head and into outer space. So the idea is that we're trying to awaken supreme consciousness through this practice of physical asana work, energy work, pranayama, and then also a lot of intention, which is dharana, the first step of meditation. So with that, we're going to start by getting centered. So go ahead and sit comfortably wherever you are. Relax your hands down onto your thighs and let your eyes close. Become aware of your body, the points of contact your body makes with the floor. All of the sensations in your body. You might notice some tension. And even if there is tension, you might also notice spaces in your body that are relaxed and open, non-tensious. And please bring your awareness to the base of your body, the space of Mula Bandha and Muladhara chakra. Again, that space between the genitals and the anus. If you feel into that space, there's a little bit of a pulse happening down there. And I want you to take that pulse and just think about, and you might actually physically be able to do this, but think about drawing that pulse upward toward the abdomen. And if you're able to do that, you are engaging Mula Bandha. And then keeping Mula Bandha engaged, will then engage Jalandhara Bandha, the chin lock. And so feel the neck traction back slightly, the chin dropping just ever so slightly toward the throat, the back of the neck widening. So you have Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. You can think about Mula Bandha as your connection or contraction toward the earth, support, rooted, grounded, stable, steady. And you can think about the chin lock, Jalandhara Bandha, as opening yourself up to divine wisdom. When we engage Jalandhara Bandha, we expose the Bindu Visarga chakra at the back top of the head to the sky. You can imagine that as Jalandhara is engaged, that you're receiving divine energy or wisdom, and you're collecting it in that space between the chin and the root. And as you're opening yourself up to this divine wisdom, you might just let an intention rise in your heart. Maybe it's an intention for this class or an awareness that you want to be a red thread that sews its way, knits its way through our experience tonight. In other words, what are you doing this for? Why are you here? What do you need to receive? And it's okay if you don't know yet. It's just most important that you open yourself up to the wisdom that can enter. And as if calling or beckoning that wisdom into your body, we'll chant the sound Om 3 times. So go ahead and take a deep breath in to begin. Om. 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 Just bring your palms to your heart and lower the chin. And honor yourself as you are in this moment, body, breath, energy, and mind. And it's from that place within you that we will practice tonight. Go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat. And taking those warm palms over the eyes. Brushing over the top of the head and down the neck, bringing yourself back to the room around you. Good. We're going to begin on hands and knees. So go ahead and move your props off to the side and come on to fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips or slightly further back. Good. And with your inhale, look forward. As you exhale, round the back, tuck the chin and tail under, cat pose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round the back again. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Let's do that a few more times on your own. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, force. Feeling your body start to warm up here, the shoulders and the hips, the wrists, and anywhere else that needs it. Good. Inhale the hands and knees. Curl the toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, float again back down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Let's keep that flowing. Again, up to hands and knees. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands and knees. Child's pose. Moving with your breath. Inhaling to fours, exhaling to down dog or child's pose, alternating between the two. And take your time to arrive in each posture before you transition to the next. Don't rush this. Move with intention. Breathing through the nose exclusively if you can. If you can't, it's okay to breathe through the mouth. Good. A couple more times. Just warming the body up here. And as you land in downward facing dog this next time, go ahead and stay. Take your time getting there. You can walk it out a little bit if you'd like to, pressing one heel to the floor and bending the opposite knee. Good. And then with your next inhale, please come into plank pose. Straight line push-up. So in plank pose, I want you to feel yourself engage Mula Bandha, pull up the pelvic floor. And there's a slight engagement of Uddiyana Bandha here, even though you keep breathing. So feel the navel pull back toward the spine. Good. Draw the shoulders down the back. And there's a slight engagement of Jalandhara Bandha as well. Good. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. Take a deep breath in and exhale, downward facing dog. So see if you can come back into plank pose with the same bandha engagement. So feel a Mula Bandha engage, Uddiyana Bandha, navel lock, and then the chin lock, dragging the shoulders down the back. Good. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale again, downward facing dog. We're going to build on this. Inhale back into plank pose with the bandhas. Exhale, we're going to come into chaturanga. Bend the elbows. Have the chest hover off the floor. And then come onto the tops of the feet. Press the arms straight. Look up. Knees off the ground. And then feel a tug behind your navel that pulls you back into downward facing dog. Again, inhale, plank pose. Exhale, coming down to chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Let's do 3 more for now. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Again, plank, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Did you lose the bandhas? Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an adjusting breath. Good. Then inhale, float down onto hands and knees. And exhale, child's pose. Good. And then inhale back up to hands and knees. And we'll begin to experience Uddiyana Bandha, which we will work with a ton with in this class. So if you want to, you can watch me do it first. In hands and knees, I'm going to take a deep breath and look forward. As I exhale, I'm going to blow all the air out of my mouth as I round the back. emptying the body. Now, as I hold the breath out, I'll sink back to child's pose. And I'll hold the breath out as long as I can here. And when it's time for me to inhale, I'll first relax the abdomen and then inhale, float up to hands and knees. Now, I can't do it and talk, so I'll talk you through it one more time. So take a deep breath in, hands and knees. Exhale around the back, blow all the air out of the mouth, empty the body as much as you can, push it out, push it out, push it out. Keep the breath held out, sink back into child's pose, feel the navel pull in and up toward the heart. When you need to inhale, soften the belly, and inhale, float back up to hands and knees. Let's do that 3 more times. Deep breath in. Exhale, blow it all out. Child's pose. Relax the belly to come up. For the last 2 times, when you go back to child's pose, try to engage Mula Bandha as well. So deep breath in. Even Mula Bandha here. Sink back. One more time. Take an adjusting breath as you come out this next time. And we're going to do the same thing, but instead of going to child's pose, we'll go into downward facing dog. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, blow all the air out. As you hold the breath out, curl the toes under. Come into downward facing dog. And as you're holding Uddiyana Bandha, also engage Jalandhara Bandha. And if you can, Mula as well. When you need to inhale, soften the belly and float back down onto hands and knees. Good, we'll do that again. Exhale, blow all the air out first. Then go to down dog. Soften the belly. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. We'll do 3 more rounds. One more round. And as you inhale this next time, coming down onto 4s, exhale, relax to child's pose for a moment, breathing normally. And just notice any sensation. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come up to a seat. You may want to sit on a folded blanket here. We're going to practice Bhastrika Pranayama. Bhastrika means bellows breath. And so some of you may be familiar with Kapalabhati or the breath of fire. This is kind of like Kapalabhati 2.0. And like Kapalabhati, it is a shot karma or a cleansing technique. And so the way that we'll do this breath is that you will forcefully inhale through your nose, feeling your belly expand, and forcefully exhale through your nose, feeling the navel contract back toward the spine. Make sure the breath is happening from the abdomen, not the chest. If you do it from the chest, you'll just hyperventilate. And we'll go for about a minute or two, probably like a minute, especially at the beginning here. just to feel it in our systems. So you can watch me do it here. Actually, we're gonna do a couple different versions of it, but we're gonna keep the spine still to start. And so what it'll look like will be inhale, belly forward, exhale, pulling back sharply. Okay. And again, we're going to go for about a minute. Because this is the cleansing technique, you might notice some cleansing, which means that there might be some snot or something coming out of your nose. Tend to that however you need to, but don't stop in the middle of it. If you start to notice some mucus coming out, just let it go for now, and you can clean up later. All right. So for the first round, we're going to keep the spine still. We're going to go for an entire minute. So sitting nice and tall. Before we begin, just notice the movement of your abdomen. There's probably still some residual sensation there from the Uddiyana Bandha a few moments ago. And before we get started as well, engage Mula Bandha, the root lock. You can do chin lock too if you'd like to here. And notice the movement of your abdomen. And when you feel ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in to begin. 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in. Soft exhale. Feel sensations. You might start to feel a fire building in the abdomen. Again, this is called bellows breath. Bellows helps to stoke fire. And if you're noticing any cramping in the abdomen, that's okay. It's completely normal. Then allow your eyes to open and look at me. I'm going to demonstrate how we'll practice Bastrika the second round. Now, if what I tell you to do next is too intense for you for tonight, you can just come back to what we just did. But if you would like to, what you'll do with the inhale, so still breathing at the abdomen, you'll open you'll feel the belly expand forward. You'll open your chest and you'll look up. With the exhale, you'll contract the spine, you'll round forward and cave, or sorry, around the spine forward. Good. And you'll inhale, rock forward, look up, then exhale, rock back, look down. Okay, and you're doing the bellows breath as you go along. So it's okay. We'll go for a minute. Go at your own pace. If you start to get too lightheaded, slow down. So, all right. When you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in to begin. Round the spine, look up. Exhale, round the back, look down. Inhale, exhale. Please continue. Keep Mula Bandha engaged the entire time. 3, 2, and 1. Come to a neutral spine. Deep breath in. and out. Pay attention inward. Feel that fire stoking at the navel center. You might already start to feel your body clearing of any static. It might show up as a quiet of mind or a stillness inside. And we're going to practice that rocking Bastrika one more time. We're going to go for 2 minutes. If there's discomfort in your legs right now, I'm just going to ask you to, if you can, just stay where you're at. Just be with the discomfort. We will stretch the legs out in a few minutes. Again, going for 2 minutes, stop if you need to, but I'll keep count for it. When you're ready, take a deep breath in and begin. Keep Mula Bandha engaged. One more minute. Three, two, and one. Deep breath in. Hold the breath in if you can. Pull up Mula Bandha, engage Jalandhar Bandha. Keep those bandhas engaged as you exhale slowly. Inhale again. Mula and Jalandhar Bandha, root and chin lock. Hold the breath in at the top of the inhale. Feel the mind clear. Feel fire at the navel. Exhale. Keep Mula Bandha. Keep Jalandhar Bandha. Again, deep breath in. Hold at the top. Sip a little bit more breath in. Keep holding. Exhale. Breathe normally. Feel the rise of that fire at the navel, that flame from the navel center piercing the heart, piercing the mind. That fire, that flame piercing the crown chakra. And take a deeper, fuller breath. Allow your eyes to open, bringing yourself on back. And please come on to your back for a moment. Lining down. Bring your feet, your heels directly underneath your knees. Feet are flat on the floor, and the feet are about hip width apart. Good. This is just help counterpose from what we just did. With an inhale, come into bridge pose, lift the hips, press the pelvis toward the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hips back down. Again, inhale, press up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to switch things up here. Inhale up. Hold the breath in at the top. Staying in bridge pose, exhale, blow all the air out of your mouth. Feel the navel contract toward the spine. Hold the breath out. Holding the breath out, bring the hips down. 3, 2, 1. Relax the abdomen. Inhale back into bridge. Exhale, blow all the air out. Feel the navel pull back toward the spine. Uddiyana Bandha, bring the hips down as you hold the breath out. 3, 2, 1. Relax the abdomen. Inhale, press up. One more time. Blow all the air out. Release the hips down, holding the breath out. Relax the abdomen. Inhale, press up. And exhale. Release the hips down. Hug your knees into your chest. And it might feel good here just to hold behind the legs and stretch the legs toward the ceiling. Reaching through the heels, pull the toes back. And again, you're reaching through the heels. Feel the tailbone pulling down toward the ground. You can hold behind the legs here. Recline staff pose. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, knees to chest. And then go ahead and rock up to a seat. All right. So now I'll ask you to please sit on your heels. And if that's not comfortable, you can bring a block underneath your seat between the heels. That'll take some pressure off of the knees. And if that's not enough, you can also bring a blanket on top of that block. And if that really hurts, you can just come back to cross legs. Okay? Oh, already feeling it. Good. Have your arms down by your sides, please. With your inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. With your exhale, take your right arm forward, your left arm behind you and twist. Inhale, bring the arms back up, and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up, exhale, left. Inhale, arms up, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. So find your rhythm. Twisting as you exhale, inhaling to unwind. And I'm going to ask you now to go twice as fast. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Go as fast as you can. Fanning that flame. Keep going, 20 more seconds. Stay rooted with Mula Bandha. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms up, hold the breath in, hold the breath in, hold the breath in. Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Keep the arms raised. Exhale. Uddiyana Bandha. Feel the navel pull back toward the spine. Zip it up. Hold the breath out. Relax the belly. Inhale. Hold the breath in if you can. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Exhale. Feel the navel pull back toward the spine. Zip it up. Pull it up. Holding the breath out. Relax the abdomen. Inhale. One last time. Hold the breath in. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Keep that energy in the navel. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the arms, fold forward over the legs, folding child. And take an adjusting breath. And with your next inhale, go ahead and sit back up. Feel sensation. We're burning it up tonight. Whatever it is. And we're not done. So go ahead and move your props off to the side, please. And come on up to standing. Whew. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit more work with some vigorous movement. So we're gonna do arm swings, which is a 3-part inhale through the nose and one powerful exhale out of the mouth. Feeling the navel pull back toward the spine, much like we do for Uddiyana Bandha. And we're going to do the drop swinging version of this tonight. So slow motion, it looks like this. Inhale, arms up, inhale back, inhale up. And then with your exhale, you're going to or bend the knees, drop the body down, sweep the arms behind you to inhale, come up for the next round. And we're just going to keep going for about 2 minutes. Go at your own pace. Notice sensation. You don't really need to worry about bandhas in this one. We're just starting to move energy a bit more. Okay. There's also a moment during this practice where it feels like there's an opportunity to let something go. And so if you feel like we're burning stuff up and there's just something that's hanging on, even if you're not sure what it is, you just kind of feel some stickiness, maybe that gets thrown off. Maybe you let that go throughout this practice. Maybe not. Have fun with it. Bring your feet about hip width apart, nice stable stance. Arms down by your side. Again, we're inhaling in 3 parts through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. 2 minutes. Let us go. Inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, drop, inhale, 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 exhale. Powerful exhale out of the mouth, clear the respiratory system. About halfway done. 'Swing it out. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Back to standing. Close the eyes. Feel sensation. Allowing your breath to adjust. Think about Jalandhar Bandha, chin lock. It's more of an awareness of it than actually engaging it. Think of Mula Bandha. And even though you're still breathing, notice Uddiyana Bandha. Just feel this coalescing of energy at the center of the body. And allow your breath to deepen, your eyes opening, coming on back. Whew. Please hydrate when you need to. Oh, no swing, my headset was flying off. Swinging a little too much. All right. Whew. So I'm going to ask you now to come to the top of your mat. Which way do you want to face? I'll face this way. That's fine. And step your left foot way back. Now the back foot is flat on the floor, toes pointing forward about 45 degrees, as if you were prepping for warrior one. All right. And the hip bones are pointing directly forward as well. If you're having a hard time getting that rotation of the hip, you can take your left leg or foot out to the left a little bit further. Good. Now, I want to show you what this is and what it isn't. What this is not is a nosedive, where we kind of lead with a hand and we kind of just drop down. We do one of these things. All right. This is not what it is. What it is instead is that the arm is extending up. The back is relatively flat. It's okay if the knee bends slightly here, but you're going to extend and reach forward as you fold down, then extend and reach forward as you come back up. All right. So let's give that one try, and then I'm going to add something to it. So right leg forward, left leg back. Your right hand, the leg that's forward, comes onto your lower back. Your left arm lifts up. And again, it's okay if the right knee bends a little bit here, but take a deep breath in, extend through the spine. As you exhale with a flat back, fold and reach forward all the way down. And then reverse that. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. Bring the arm down. We are going to start counting the breath, and we're going to build up a little bit here. So the first round, we're going to exhale for the count of 4, go down, and inhale for the count of 4 and come up. And I'll count with you. If you can't do the length that I'm saying, just try to make the breath even as possible. All right. Right hand on the lower back, lift the left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold for the count of 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse that. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to slow it down. Let's do it for the count of 6. You have to slow the movement down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going forward for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. Feel sensation. Notice how it got harder as we had to move slower. Building prana is not just about moving quickly and stoking fire, but also containing it, controlling it. Good. When you're ready, step your left foot forward, step your right foot back. We'll prepare to do the other side. So again, the hips are pointing directly forward, back foot's flat on the floor, toes pointing forward slightly, as we would for warrior one. All right, left leg is forward, left hand onto the lower back. Reach the right arm up. We'll just do one without counting because because we did that on the other side. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over the left leg. It's okay if the knee bends. Inhale, reverse it, come all the way back up. Good. All right, we're going to start with a 4 count. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. For 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do it for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Go ahead and step the right foot forward. If you need to, you can fold forward over straight legs or legs together if you'd like to, just to feel some symmetry in the body after doing that. Taking care of yourself as you need to. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come back up to standing. And we're going to move through a sun salutation. As I wipe down all the sweat. Good. So we're going to be working with Warrior One here and also working with Danda Kriya, which we learned and did at the beginning of class. We're going to throw some other stuff in there too, because why not? So standing at the top of your mat, bring your hands to your heart. And take a moment just to be aware of the breath. Feel your feet rooting into the floor. Even standing tall here, you can be aware of the bandhas. You can feel Mula Bandha pull up. You can feel Jalandhara Bandha engage. And even though you're still breathing, there's this intention of the navel pulling back toward the spine and upward toward the heart. And we'll move with the flow of the breath. After a round or two, we may pick up the pace. All right. With your next inhale, sweep your arms down, back and up. With your exhale, bend both knees, sweep your arms behind you, chair prep. Inhale into chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. And exhale, swan dive, fold forward and down. Press palms to shins, come halfway up here. Inhale, chest parallel to the ground. And exhale, release. Step your right foot back. Back foot flat on the floor, toes pointing forward for warrior one. Bend the front knee powerfully. Inhale, come on up, warrior one. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the left leg. And then again, flat back, fold all the way down over the left leg. Stay for an inhale. And exhale, carefully step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. In down dog, lift the right leg into the air. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, help it through. Back foot flat to the floor, toes pointing forward. Bend the front knee, reach the arms forward, come on up. Warrior one, again, staying for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, fold over it. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, step the back foot forward. Again, palms to shins, halfway up here, inhale. And exhale, fold. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. Strong back, and then palms to the heart. Good. With your next inhale, again, sweep the arms down, back, and up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair prep, sweep the arms behind you. Keep the knees bent, lift up into chair pose. Exhale, stay. Inhale, straighten the legs, reaching up. And exhale, fold forward. Palms to shins. And release. Left foot steps back this time, prepping for warrior one. When you're ready, bend the front knee and come up. Staying for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale with a flat back, fold down over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts and steps. Back foot flat, bend the front knee. Warrior one, come on up. Stay for the exhale. Straighten the knee and fold over it. Deep breath in. And exhale, step forward. Palms to shins. And exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, chair prep, sweep the arms back. Chair pose. Reach. And fold. Halfway up. Exhale, release. Right foot steps. Warrior one, come on up. Straighten the knee. Fold over it. Deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts and steps. Back foot flat. Warrior one, come on up. Good. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Staying for the inhale. Exhale, step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. And again, bend the knees, chair prep. Chair pose. Straighten the legs. And fold. Halfway up. And down, left foot steps back. Warrior one. Straighten the knee. And fold. Deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts and steps. Back foot flat. Warrior one. Lift. Fold with control. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Halfway up. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. Bend the knees, chair prep, chair pose. Lift and fold. Halfway. And down, right foot steps. Warrior one. Good. Straighten the knee. And fold forward. Deep breath in. You guessed it, downward facing dog, Danda Kriya. Let's move through it. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Last one, right leg lift, step it through. Warrior one. Lift and fold. With your next exhale, step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the side. Nice strong back, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good, feel sensation. Noticing what's happening in your body. Now, if you feel like there's any posture, simple posture, I should note, that you want to do to help counterpose from everything we've done so far, go ahead and do that now. Simple poses include things like forward folds. It could be a child's pose. It could be down dog. If you're really feeling it, you could even come down onto your back and hug knees, chest. Or maybe there's a simple twist you want to do. But just take the next, let's do 2 minutes to just do whatever needs to be done in your body. And if you're not sure what to do, just play. Just find something. It's okay to take time, even in the middle of a yoga class, to tend to the needs of your body. Especially in a yoga class. You can't do it here, where can you do it? And take the next 30 seconds just to wind that up. And we're going to come back to standing when you're done. In case I forget to mention it later, drink plenty of water after this class. You're going to need it. And so coming back to standing, we're going to practice Agni Sara next. And there are a couple of stages to get you there. And I want you to be in integrity of your practice. That means if you can't go as far as I'm taking you, don't go that far. Go up to the point right before that, okay? And so some of you have done this with me before, but you're going to have your feet about shoulder width apart. Trying to stay on camera here. And you're going to bend the knees and bring your hands on top of your thighs, just above the knees. Now, I like my fingers pointing inward. This allows my elbows to be hinges to help stabilize my back here. All right. Now, I can't talk and do this at the same time, so I'm going to mimic it as I talk, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, so this is stage one, which is just Uddiyana Bandha. I'll take a deep breath in. I'll exhale, bend the elbows, and fold forward. As I'm folding forward, I'm engaging Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha as well. Holding the breath out, I'll straighten the arms, and we have Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, the navel pulling in and up, and then Jalandhara Bandha as well. Holding the breath as long as you can. And then when you inhale, soften the belly, and then inhale here, okay? And so without talking, All right. So that's phase one. Let's do that 2 or 3 times, and then I'll let you know what phase two looks like. All right. Now, again, when you fold forward, blowing all the air out, you're engaging Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha. As you keep Uddiyana Bandha, as you hold the breath out and straighten the arms, you're also keeping Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha. So many bandhas. So bending the knees, hands above the knees on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, bend the elbows, blow all the air out, engage the bandhas. Keep the air held out, straighten the arms. Feel the navel pull in and up. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. All together we are Treta Bandha. When you need to inhale, feel the belly drop first. Then inhale here. Let's do 2 more on your own. After the third round, stand up. Good. Now, if you can't do this next one, you will do what we just did. So in Agnisara, you're going to hold the breath out and you're going to force the abdomen forward and back, just like we did with Bastrika. So Bastrika is, all right, but you're going to do this without the breath. So if you hold your breath out, I guess, the belly, you can push the belly forward and back. All right, and we're going to do this while we're folding in the, I guess, hinging forward, holding the breath out. So watch me do it once. Same rules apply for everything else. I'm going to take a deep breath in here. With the exhale, fold forward, blow all the air out. Hold the breath out, engage the bandha, straighten the arms, and then begin to flap the abdomen. When I need to inhale, I'll soften the belly, and then inhale and continue on with the next few rounds. So let's do 3. All right. Let's take a deep breath in and begin. Got one more. When you finish the last round, go ahead and stand up. Take your time getting there. Now, if you come to my classes often, you're probably used to a lot of transitions. That's just not going to happen tonight. I'm sorry. Let's come down onto the floor and have both legs extended out in front of you. You may want to sit on a folded blanket here. And so if your legs are tight, the hamstrings, the backs of the legs, if your hips are tight, or if your lower back is tight, or any combination of those, you'll want to sit on a folded blanket, maybe even 2 if you're especially stiff. All right. Be honest with yourself. It's okay to be humble here. I'm going to sit on one because I want to. So legs are extended forward. I'm going to ask you to bend your right knee and bring your right foot in up toward the groin, as close to the pelvis as you possibly can. Now, when we do that, sometimes the flesh of the seat curls under. So you can reach back and widen the flesh of the seat back, turn the navel toward the straightened leg, and then inhale, lift the arms up. As you exhale, hinge at the hips and bring the chest forward. And then inhale, sit back up. Exhale again, hinge at the hips, over the leg. Inhale back up. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Last one. And inhale back up. Bring the arms down. Let's switch legs. Right leg forward. Left heel as close in toward the pelvis as you can. Widen the flesh of the seat back. Turn the navel toward the straightened leg. Lift the arms up. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Inhale back up. Again, try to keep the back as flat as you can, even if you don't go that far. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Two more, I believe. And last one, fold. And inhale, come back up and release the arms down. And come back. Well, just straighten both legs forward. I'll demonstrate this next posture really quick. And I'm going to grab a yoga strap because I forgot to do that. So if you know that you need a yoga strap sometimes because your hamstrings or lower back is tight, you might need that for this next exercise. I found my yoga strap. So here we are at Maha Mudra, which looks a lot like what we just did, but it's a little bit more intense. So please let me demonstrate it first. You can just hang out, hydrate, adjust. If there's a counter pose you need to do, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to come into my first side. The right heel is coming in as close to the groin as you can. All right. There's some practices that say you should be sitting on the heel, but don't get crazy. All right. So I'm going to turn my body toward the left leg and slowly begin to fold down over it. And you want to reach as close to the foot as possible. Now, if you come to my classes a lot, I tell you not to do that. This is something different, okay? And if you can't grab the foot or the ankle, that is where you'll use your yoga strap instead. You'll just wrap the strap around the arch, there we go, the arch of your foot, and maybe wrap the strap around your hands a little bit so that you can fold forward here, all right? So once I have hold of my ankle or my foot, I'm going to pull my chest away from the thigh. So we're holding here or the strap. I'll take a deep breath in. And then exhale, I'm going to fold forward as much as I can, blow all the air out of my mouth, engage Mula Bandha, engage Jalandhara Bandha, and feel Uddiyana Bandha engage. Holding the breath out, I'm going to pull back away from the foot, the arms straighten, the navel pulls in and up, and we're going to focus on energy ascending through the spine and through the crown of the head. Ask you to hold the breath out as long as you can, all right? And then when you need to inhale, inhale, and we'll do that maybe 2 or 3 more times, all right? So left leg is forward. I'll instruct you through it. I'll use a strap just because I want to. Good. And so pull your chest away from the leg. Back is flat here as much as possible, shoulders dragging down the back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over the leg, blow all the air out. Engage Mula Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Holding the breath out, pull yourself back up. Holding the breath out. Shreta Bandha, keep Mula Bandha engaged. Keep Jalandhara Bandha engaged. When you need to inhale, do so. Keep your awareness on energy ascending through the spine and do it again. One more time. And as you inhale this time, sit up. Pay attention inward. Keep Mula Bandha engaged at the very least. Some people, when they practice this, report emotions. Could be anger, sadness, passion, rage. It's okay if that's not your experience too. We do have to do the other side. When you're ready, extend your right leg forward. Bring the left heel as close in toward your groin as you possibly can. Okay. Taking a deep breath in, go ahead and fold down over the leg and assess if you need any support, like a strap here. All right. I'll keep mine nearby just in case. Good. Now, you know the steps. I'll lead you through it one time just for safety's sake, but you can, of course, go at your own pace. So take a deep breath in. Pull the chest away from the thigh, shoulders down the back, engage Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Blow all the air out, navel to spine. Keep the breath blown out. Uddiyana Bandha, pull back away. Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha, Cheta Bandha. Holding the breath out as long as you can, even if it's uncomfortable. Inhaling when you need to, and then do 3 more rounds. Really hollow out the abdomen. Should be about your last round. When you're ready, sit up. Stay inward. Keep Mula Bandha engaged. And from here, we're going to come right into Viparita Karani, half shoulder stand. Half shoulder stand. So if you're not sure how to do that, I'll quickly guide you through it. If you already know how to get into Viparita Karani, just get into it. If you don't know the steps, follow along. Come onto your back. Bridge prep. You'll lift the hips into the air. Bend the elbows and walk them in as close to your body as you can. Come onto the balls of your feet and catch hold of your hips. And then hike the knees into your chest. Turn the hands around so you're cupping the hips. And straighten the legs so the toes hover over your eyes. This is not full shoulder stand. The weight of the body is resting from the hips into the hands. And please breathe. If you're not comfortable coming into Viparita Karani, you can just hold bridge pose. In Viparita Karani, Jalandhara Bandha is naturally engaged. Keep Mula Bandha as well. And a soft whisper of Uddiyana Bandha. We're going to stay for about 1 more minute. When you're ready to come out, bend your knees into your chest and slowly release the hips to the floor. Relax the legs down and just feel for a moment. Stay present to sensation. Don't let the mind wander. Stay in your body. And then staying with your experience, please roll over onto your abdomen. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows bending, prepping for cobra. Sorry, prepping for locust pose. Sorry. So grounding your pelvis, exhale. With your inhale, lift your head, chest, and legs. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Repeat that about 4 more times on your own. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. Move slowly. On your fifth round, hold the pose and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Pushing up and back. You can do it. And the point of down dog is to feel length in the spine, so bend the knees a bit more than you normally would and shoot your hips toward the ceiling behind you. And then please float down onto hands and knees and come onto your back. We'll do a couple more counter poses here. Hugging your knees into your chest. Take your arms out to the side, making a T shape with the body. And take a deep breath in, and with your exhale, drop your knees to your left side. Ground the right shoulder and look to your right. Your left hand can rest on top of your right thigh if you'd like. It might feel counterintuitive here, but breathe into your lower back. And then inhale, carefully unwind. And with your next exhale, drop the knees to your right side, ground the left shoulder and look to your left. And the right hand can rest on top of the left thigh if you'd like to. Again, like the first side, think about breathing into your lower back here. And inhale, unwind, hug your knees into your chest. And as you draw the knees closer towards your chest, think about curling your tailbone back down to the floor. And when you feel complete in this practice, please extend your legs down to the floor and prepare for Shavasana, bringing any support where you need it. Feeling your body unfold and cross. Earlier, I mentioned that the engagements of the bandhas are about 20% physical and 80% psychic. I'd like you to engage the 80% psychic of all three bandhas. The root lock, Mula Bandha, the navel lock, Uddiyana Bandha, and the chin lock, Jalandhara Bandha. And as those locks are engaged, I want you to see a bright yellow fire ignited at the navel center, Manipura chakra. And see or sense prana, pure life force, swirling around and feeding that flame. As long as the bandhas are psychically locked, that flame grows brighter and stronger. Peace, peace, peace. Aware of that flame. Take a deeper, fuller breath into that flame. And before you move, remember your intention from the beginning of our class, which you invoked to bring into this space. And whether you feel you've gained that or not, offer that intention into the fire. Making gentle movements in your hands and feet, your arms and legs. Take your time as you roll over onto your right side, eventually coming up to a seat for a brief meditation. So sitting tall when you get there, please turn your palms up on your knees and connect the tips of the first fingers to the tips of the thumbs, Gyan Mudra. Feel the shoulders drag down the back as you do that, the heart opening here. Closing the eyes, return your awareness to that fire at the navel center. Simultaneously, be aware of the three bandhas, physically engaging Mula Bandha and Jalandhara Bandha, and just a whisper of physical engagement for Uddiyana Bandha. Feeling that strong fire, bright, potent, fire of transformation. And please take that flame and all the prana surrounding it and draw it into your spine. So feel it pull back into the spine itself and then spread throughout the entire skeletal structure of the spine, from the tip of the tailbone to the center of the brain. Keep the bandhas engaged, please. And again, with the chin lock, you open up Bindu Visarga, the chakra at the top back of the head, where you can receive divine wisdom, intuition, and knowledge. But in order to receive, there needs to be a cleansed system. With all the work we've done here in this class tonight, you've cleansed your system. And it's as if that intention that you offered to the flame is a magnet that draws in the exact wisdom that you need. Whether you understand it or not now does not matter. If you're visual, you can imagine wisdom coming through the top back of the head as light into the spine, nectar, or it can just be an intellectual openness that you feel. But keep the bandhas engaged. And there may come a time where all of a sudden the spine starts to feel full of energy, almost as if it wants to wiggle. It's a good sign that you have received whatever wisdom you've sought. It could also just be a sense of knowing when you feel complete. We'll stay for just a little bit longer. Allow any visual to fade. Bring your palms together at the heart and drop the chin. Bowing to that wisdom that is greater than yourself. In yoga, we call that Ishvara Pranidhana. Translates to mean your chosen deity or that which you revere beyond yourself. Honoring that and knowing that that's not something outside of you, but it's something that is potentiated inside of you. And so by bowing to that, you bow to yourself. And it's that spark of knowing in me that bows to the spark of knowing in you, the meaning of our salutation and our closing. Namaste.